So
I miss him already. I miss him. He's a good person. You know, he spent the last 50 years caring about the country. This other one spent 50 years scamming everybody, you know, and trying to stay out of jail. You know who I'm talking about. You know, I really miss Biden. I feel like we were safe. Like, I didn't have to worry. Was everything going to blow up? Well, I could live my life while he was there. Now, every day I wake up and I worry, what is this guy going to do next?
What's up, everyone? Today, we're not just tackling one biased platform. We're taking on two. The View and the MSNBC parody presented in the video. Both offer a masterclass in groupthink, emotional reasoning, and a blatant disregard for facts. The video provides us with a dual dose of media bias. We have The View with its emotional outbursts and hero worship, and an SNL parody of MSNBC, which, while intended as satire, highlights the real-world absurdity of that network. We'll examine the specific instances where these platforms demonstrate a complete disconnect from reality, while also looking at how they are both indicative of a problem in the media. The View's emotional reasoning versus rational thought. As we've discussed before, the hosts of The View are in a constant state of emotional turmoil. The source shows that one of the hosts, Joy, is experiencing a meltdown, saying, "I miss him already. I did. I miss him. He's a good person." Her comments are not based on a rational analysis of Biden's presidency, but rather on personal feelings and a perceived sense of safety. She also makes the claim that Trump spent 50 years scamming everybody. This is a highly simplistic, unbiased view of Donald Trump, demonstrating a lack of critical engagement with the facts. The SNL MSNBC parody. The SNL skit highlights how MSNBC is a network full of lunatics. The skit pokes fun at the idea that the hosts are like the Avengers for your aunt, which is a hilarious but damning indictment of the network. The source says, "I don't give a lot of credit to SNL because of their sheer obsession with the Democrats out during the election, but good to see them roasting the right people for once." This shows that even SNL, a traditionally left-leaning show, has recognized the absurdity of MSNBC, hypocrisy, and groupthink. Both The View and MSNBC appear to operate in echo chambers where dissenting opinions are not tolerated. They seem to be more interested in virtue signaling and confirming each other's biases than in engaging in critical analysis of the facts. According to the source, MSNBC and CNN are the leaders in misinformation and disinformation, emotional overreactions versus critical thinking. Both The View and the MSNBC parody demonstrate that emotional overreactions are preferred over critical thinking. The hosts of The View are demonstrably fearful about what Trump will do, and the MSNBC hosts are presented as a collection of woke caricatures. Instead of looking at the issues with a critical eye, they both rely on emotion and fear to engage with political topics. What these platforms show is not just a diversity of opinions, it is a collection of ill-informed, contradictory statements made by individuals that do not seem to have given much thought to what they're saying. Both The View and MSNBC are presented as biased sources that have become so wrapped up in their own bubbles that they can't engage with anything that falls outside of their existing beliefs. The sources ask, why are the left so self-loathing, riddled with guilt? The implication here is that the constant negativity and contradictions shown by both The View and MSNBC are an indication of a deeper internal problem. As someone who values critical thinking and open discussion, I find the behavior of both The View and MSNBC to be incredibly frustrating. They have both abandoned any pretense of objectivity and have instead become platforms for political agendas and fear-mongering.
Woman is... they can be femme, they can have a penis, they can have a vagina. Then what is a woman?
Well, they're going to have hormone replacements. I would say your hormones are probably what make you a woman, for the most part. You can be born a woman, but, you know.
What is a woman?
A woman is a powerful, strong, like, we're all together for each other.
What is a woman to you all?
Someone that identifies as a woman.
What is a woman?
That's a question.
What is a woman? A woman is anyone who identifies as a woman.
So what does that mean, white supremacy is terrorism?
Have people been terrorized by white supremacists?
Do you notice that almost everyone here is white?
White started it, white gotta fix it.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Illegal immigration is a farce.
What do you call it? What do you call it? Undocumented?
Government. It's an imaginary line.
I dare you to cross the Canada-United States line.
White man, how dare you? How dare you?
That was kind of
I'm a
racist.
privileged white man too. But you know what I'm doing?
You just called me a privileged white man.
You cannot be racist to white people because white people are the dominant race in this country. Full stop.
You were calling me privileged when you don't know anything about me. I could have grown up in Section 8 housing.
This is privilege.
Okay, all right.
Tell me
this. Tell me this. Tell me this. Tell me this.
Privilege.
And they've been given 11 science-backed activities to try and cope with their sense of hopelessness, would you believe? That includes exercising, doing a creative activity.
It's devastation. It's absolute, complete devastation to people's mental, emotional, physical, and psychological health. People are dying as a result of Trump being elected. There are people dying by suicide because they don't want to live in a country where their rights are not respected and them as people are not seen as people, but rather than objects of that should be eliminated.
It's a downward mental impact. It's not good.
My biggest worry right now, honestly, as a mother of a trans kid, I really worry about their rights. Like my sign says, our own Constitution only says all men are created equal, and I really wish that would change for the whole country.
I literally broke down in tears, and several of my friends cried as well. It's scary. I mean, a lot of my friends are nurses, and we are scared for our future. I think that the people that are in support of it are probably in support of it for the wrong reason. They want cheaper eggs and gas and milk.
Black healing is resistance. Indigenous healing is resistance. Trans healing is resistance. Have the audacity to heal yourself. When you heal yourself, you heal your lineage and your ancestors. Have the audacity to love yourself. Because when you love yourself, it is a you to every oppressor that would have you drown in your self-hatred.
I'm personally here because I had a mental breakdown after Donald Trump won.
We are on the eve of an authoritarian administration. This is what 21st century fascism is starting to look like.
What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time on Black Coffee.